Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. I've got some new things to share with you this morning, or at least it's morning for me. I am just about to have my breakfast, and you all know that I always have a slice of toast with something on top of it, but today I decided to up it up a little and have 2 slices of toast. I know, so exciting. I know I don't have to explain this, but the reason why I'm going with 2 slices of toast is because I've just been really hungry lately, especially during the week, and I think it has to do with just like my lifestyle routine, just switching up a little bit. And of course, previously people have mentioned that the jam and butter is probably just not enough for me to have as a breakfast meal, and it's just 1 slice. So I am having the vegan butter and blueberry jam combo that I've been having recently, just on 2 slices of toast. It is the organic sourdough miche from Wegmans, just having 2 slices. And I actually tried this earlier this week, and I noticed that it made a huge improvement with just like my hunger cravings throughout the day. So I might continue to do this. Truly the perfect salty sweet combination that I love so much. Another new thing that I have for you, maybe not for you, I don't know if this benefits you at all, but it definitely benefits me. I got me the most gigantic water bottle you probably have ever seen. Probably not, actually. Ian has a gallon water bottle, but this water bottle is 64 ounces. I just think it's the most beautiful thing because it's really sleek and it has like that very simple matte black color and nothing else is on it. And I am absolutely in love with it. It is now officially my emotional support water bottle. I had one before, but we used it to put like alcohol into it for an event one time. And then like the smell never went away from the inside of the bottle. And now I can't use it because it makes me want to gag. So I finally got myself a new bottle, and I'm so glad that it's a 64 ounce one because it's essentially 8 cups. So I know that if I finish this bottle by the end of the day, I've gotten 8 cups of water. And yeah, it has been helping me drink a lot more water, which is a goal of mine. I just want to drink more water in general. Obviously it's good for your health, but also I feel like it's going to be good for skin health. I've been dealing with like a lot of skin issues lately, and I'm hoping that drinking ample amounts of water is going to help me out with that. So yeah, 2 new things: 2 slices of toast, gigantic water bottle. By the way, if you want one of these, if you want one similar to mine, it comes in different colors, and I'll link it in the description box so you can get one for yourself. But other than that, I have my usual vitamins from Care of, and I'm gonna get right into this toast because I'm starving. Alright y'all, you know the deal. I am going to make a green drink right now. I won't say that I haven't been having coffee because I have been having coffee, but I've only been having it on the weekends just because I've been skipping out on this green drink on the weekends. So yeah, I have been having coffee, for those who are wondering about what's going on with me and my whole coffee situation. It's also kind of ironic because I have this whole coffee bar set up over here in the house, which is exactly where where the camera is placed, and I don't really touch it anymore because I don't make coffee at home. It's kind of sad. Just mixing my green drink up using a frother. I have this idea of maybe experimenting with my espresso machine and just making new beverages at home, new coffee beverages for the warmer season. Like, I'm excited to try cold coffee drinks, and I am a fan of cold coffee drinks once it starts getting warm outside, and it's starting to get warm. So I feel like some experimentation might happen soon. I'm hoping. I'm using the almond malk here. I have a little bit more than usual, but I'll just add all of it because I didn't want to leave a drop. I've noticed that with this milk, the almond one specifically, it could get really frothy if you shake it up really well. So I think I will experiment with iced coffee beverages soon, but before I can do that, I need to get coffee because I haven't purchased coffee in a really long time, and I haven't purchased any espresso. So my espresso machine is kind of useless since I have no espresso ground coffee. So once I get those things, I think I'm gonna start experimenting and sharing those recipes here on the channel. By the way, I'm sure you're noticing my hair is getting blonder and blonder as the days go on. I'm not touching it up. I'm not retouching it and making it gray again. The hairstylist, when she cut my hair, she said, stop touching your hair. Stop doing whatever you're doing with your hair and just let it grow out. So that's what I'm doing. And now I'm left with like a slight blonde, a very pale blonde, which I don't like, but I'm not going to disobey what the stylist told me to do. And cheers. Hello again, it is time for lunch. I have leftovers, surprise, surprise. I feel like I always have leftovers, so I'm sure if you are not new to the channel, you knew that was coming. I have leftovers from yesterday, actually. We ended up ordering dinner yesterday. We actually haven't been ordering that much recently, so this is the only thing that I have in the fridge that is leftovers. It's from a local spot. I have ordered from this place so many times, probably too many times. The restaurant basically has half non-vegan and then half vegan menu, and they're constantly changing up the menu. So you can always try something new and interesting, which is awesome. I love that. And so I did go with something new. This is basically roasted broccoli. We have some mashed potatoes, and then we have like a vegan meatloaf, which I am almost 100% sure that this is made out of Beyond, because it has that very subtle Beyond taste. If you've ever had Beyond, you know what I'm talking about, which I don't really like, but I also don't mind. So obviously I prefer Impossible. I feel like I've mentioned that before, but this is still really good. There's like some ketchup on the top, which is very classic, I think, when it comes to meatloaf. And they also cook the broccoli and the mashed potatoes with like roasted garlic. So lots of flavor going on here. Oh, I also added just a little sprinkle of vegan Parmesan. Just, I don't know, I wanted a little bit of a salty kick there. So I added that in, and I feel like it's gonna be really good. Hot. That roasted garlic that they use, very subtle pieces of roasted garlic throughout, and that just imparts so much flavor. I love garlic, so big fan of that. It's very tender, and like I said, very garlicky, which I absolutely love. It doesn't just taste like broccoli. It has a lot of flavor going on behind it. Like I said, it has a very strong Beyond flavor. There's something about Beyond Meat that just, it has its own unique taste. And you can always tell that it's Beyond. But other than that, it's really good. It's really meaty. It has a nice meatloaf texture. It is a little bit dense, but I don't mind. And you can probably tell from this small piece alone that they fold in a lot of different like herbs and spices and flavorings and stuff like that. Like I can see onion from here, and it just makes it super flavorful. I never grew up having meatloaf with ketchup on top, although I did grow up having meatloaf. So let me know if ketchup was a thing for you, if you've ever had meatloaf or vegan meatloaf, because it's interesting and I kind of like it. Hello again. I am coming at you to tell you about dinner, and it's actually pretty funny because I already made dinner actually. Just because I was supposed to have this for dinner yesterday, but then we ended up ordering, and so what I prepped is already finished. So thanks yesterday's me for making today's dinner. I'm gonna open it up so that you can see. I have made this in the past. I'm not sure if I've made this on the channel before, but it's essentially a buffalo chicken dip, vegan chicken of course, and we have been obsessed with this recipe. I completely made it up on a whim. I didn't use a recipe or anything like that. I just, you know, made my own recipe. So if you are interested in getting this recipe, let me know. I can put it on the blog. But yeah, it's buffalo chicken dip. Essentially, I use vegan cream cheese. I use buffalo sauce. I use a little bit of plant-based milk to thin it out. Seasonings, of course. And then the vegan chicken base that I put into this, it's always the best when I use the tofurkey seasoned grilled style chicken. I have tried other kinds of vegan chicken before and it just does not taste the same. So that is the one that I go with, and I chop it up pretty finely so that it is something that is easily scoopable. And yeah, that's the buffalo chicken dip. I have it in this gigantic bowl because this is what I made it in yesterday. And then of course, you all know, whenever I make something that's like a cold dip or an egg salad or something like that, I like to set these in the fridge for a few hours time. It just makes the flavors taste better. It just allows the flavors to kind of marinate and mingle, and then everything tastes incredible. So that's why it's in a gigantic bowl. Technically, I won't even need to show you like B-roll of what it looks like, or maybe I will, but usually the meal hasn't been made yet when I make these videos. So there you go. You are actually seeing what it looks like. And then to go with the buffalo chicken dip, I am just going to have a bunch of celery sticks on the side. This is our favorite way to have it. We just take the celery sticks and kind of just scoop it into the dip. And I'm not even joking when I say that we can sit and eat this entire bowl of dip in one sitting. I wanted to get something else for Ian to kind of like bulk up the meal, because celery sticks and dip is just not enough for 2 people to have as like a full meal. So I got a baguette. The baguette is getting a little stale because I did purchase it a couple of days ago. So I am going to slice these into like crostini rounds, and then I'll just kind of refresh them in the oven, get them a little bit crispy. So they are also very scoopable, or very good to scoop. And then I will, or we will use this to scoop into the dip as well. So we have a carb, we have a veggie, and then we'll use that to be the vehicle for our buffalo chicken dip. If I have any B-roll of this, I will put it into the video so that you can kind of see a close-up if you're interested. And again, if you do want a recipe for this, Ian has been asking me to make this almost on a weekly basis. Obviously I don't make it on a weekly basis, but he has been pretty adamant about having this often. So if you are interested in the recipe, let me know in the comments. I'll put it on the blog. It is a very simple recipe. But yeah, that's all for this week's video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining me on this channel. I really appreciate it. We're so close. I'm not sure by the time this video goes up, but we are so close to 100 subscribers, which I know seems tiny in the scope of it all, but to me that means a lot, and I really appreciate it. So thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you in next week's video.